Hi guys, I'm Missy, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So today's video is going to be another video trying out some new to me makeup. I do already have some face primers on and my brows. I did try this little Mirabella brow gel in the video where I'm doing my eyes. So far, I don't like it. It was very thick and sticky. It's not drying down sticky, so I'll get back to you on whether I care for this one or not. But it's a Mirabella Pro Sculpt Clear Brow Gel. But I am gonna put some more primers on just for the sake of trying them. I do think it's only one, I believe. No, sorry, there are two primers I want to try. So I have the British Museum XZC. So this one is SPF, actually, SPF 50. Okay, so there's my SPF for the day, which means I can try out these other two primers then. So I have the Pacifica Vegan Skin Soft Prime Blur Plus Hydrate. And I have the Essence Jelly Grip Hydrating Primer. They had another one in this type of bottle that was like a dupe for Glow Recipe that I really liked. My only problem with it is the pump kept getting stopped up and I couldn't get it unstopped. So I would have to like pull it out and kind of take my hand from the little thing in there. So that was inconvenient. Hopefully this one doesn't do it. This one is hydrating and gripping, it says. So, let me smell both of them. The Pacifica one smells very more like perfume. Okay, this one smells like the watermelon one, I believe it was, from Essence, was the scent. So I'm going to put this Pacifica one down first. It says it primes, blurs, and hydrates. So I guess I'm going to be super hydrated with my skin today. Oh, that's a nice feature. It actually has a locking mechanism so that it doesn't squirt out. Okay, so that's what it looks like. You know, it almost smells like the pool, like I've been at the pool. Not really sunscreen per se, but like that I've been at the pool all day and I've got the smell of the water on me type thing. Maybe the chlorine type thing, but not, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's very unique scent to me. Okay, so that is that one. And blur and hydrate. So let's see. How are we doing on blurring? Yeah, I'd say it blurred a little bit. Alright, so now let's add in, and we'll put the Jelly Grip Primer on. And see, it's a jelly consistency. And the other one was kind of sticky, not real bad though, not enough to bother me. But I mean, that's kind of like gripping primers are. They're tacky. Yeah, it's already getting tacky. Yeah, this one. It feels just like the other one that I used the majority up of before I started getting aggravated with the pump. I did notice this one was getting a little hard to pump out, but I'll try it again another time. Could just be because it's new. And then next we'll go in with the ZC sunscreen. Not that I really need much today because it is pouring down the rain. I mean, technically you always need sunscreen because even though it's cloudy, there are UV rays, but okay, it comes in a little, like, it is not easy to squirt. Good grief. This is ridiculous. Okay, I don't like that. I had to like really, really squeeze a container to get it out. That was annoying. It does smell like sunscreen. It smells kind of like Hawaiian tropic-esque smelling. Okay. But it does feel nice. I just wish it was easier to get out of the container. Alright, while that's setting in, let's see what else I have to try. I don't have any foundations to try, and I don't think I have a concealer. Yes, I have a concealer, so I'll try that one. And I thought, since I don't have a foundation to try, I want to try this one out again. But this time I want to use a brush instead of the little puff that comes with it, because I'm trying to decide whether I want to keep this or not. Again, I got the shade 23N Sand. 23N Sand. It is a cushion foundation. Comes like this. This is the little puff. And then you open up and there is your foundation in there. But I'm not using the puff today. I want to use a brush, because I just want to see if it applies better with a brush for me. So I'm going in with one of my favorite foundation brushes, which is from It Cosmetics. And I am just going to apply it. One of my pet peeves with it is it smells like perfume. And I don't really like that on my face. I also wanted to see how this performed with other primers as well. And I have quite a few primers on. Okay, so far I'm liking how it looks with a brush better, because it's not looking as heavy. on me as it did when using the puff. Yeah. I am going to go over with my beauty sponge too, which I always tend to do that when I use a brush anyways. Yeah, I'm definitely liking it better with a brush. It just looked too heavy and caked on when I used the sponge that came with it. And I even tried all the little tricks that I saw to do online, like don't pick up as much product, hold your hand in the puff a certain way so you're not applying so much pressure, tap it off in your little backing that comes in here, like this little part, tap it off in there. I did all that and I still just didn't like how it looked with the puff. Alright, now let's try the concealer. So I got this little tiny one from Ipsy called Peeper Perfect. It is from Winky Lux, which I guess apparently just recently got bought by another company. But this is their under eye concealer. So I am going to grab my little palette here, shake it a bit. By the way, these things are awesome from Shop Miss A. I love them. You can put them over your hand so that you have it in your palm, like that. And they're not huge, and they're very easy to clean. Alright, let's squirt some of that out. I'm going to take my concealer brush, which is from Singe Beauty. It's an FO2, and dip in to that concealer. I'm not sure what shade. Oh, I got Fair, so we'll see how light it is. And I just want to put it under my eyes. On my chin, on my nose, and on my forehead. Looks like you do not need very much at all, because I really didn't squirt out too much, and I can already see it's got some coverage. Alright, I want to let that set for just a minute, and I think I have a cream blush to try. I have a liquid highlighter, another cream blush to try. I have a couple liquid blushes I could try, and another liquid highlighter. So I have Lunar Beauty blushes. I did already try 2 in a previous video. I have the ColourPop liquid blushes, and then I have these 2, which is Essence Baby Got Blush liquid blush, and then Purlisse Blush Glow BB Cheek Color. I think I'm going to try this one a different time. And I think I'm going to go in with the Baby Got Blush liquid blush in the shade Pinkalicious. But before I do that, I need to put a bronzer, a cream bronzer on. And I'm just going to stick with Essence. And this is their little Baby Got Bronze in shade Cinnamon, I believe it was. This smells like watermelon. I love the smell of watermelon, but I didn't get why they did a watermelon scent. Maybe they're trying to make that like their signature scent or something. I'm gonna wait till I blend that concealer to do my nose. Okay, I'm just gonna use my Singe Beauty FO1 to blend that in. I really like it too. It's a nice little bronzer, cream bronzer. And it's very easy to blend, as you guys can see. Now, let me blend this concealer, and then I'll do my blush. Okay. Even though it is a fair shade, it's not too bad on me. I do like a bright under eye, I just don't like super bright. Like one of the concealers I tried recently gave me like a really, really bright under eye because it was way too light. So I would say this is a medium coverage concealer because I'm still seeing my discoloration under my eyes peeking through. I am going to try to add a little bit more in that area just to see how buildable this is. Okay, it is very buildable, and that did help. Still not as much coverage as I prefer, because I like a full coverage concealer for my under eyes, but it is not bad looking. Now let's go in with the Essence Baby Got blush in Pinkalicious. Okay, it is nice because it has the little turny knob thing, so you can turn it on and off to close it, because the ones that don't, they tend to just sit there and seep everything out. Okay, just gonna squirt a little bit onto the poof. I'm gonna dot here and here. Just gonna add a couple dots because I didn't put that much out. Alright, let's blend that one. With my brush. Okay. Very blendable. Super quick blend, actually. It's looking nice. I'm gonna put some more on. A little bit on my nose. Okay. I'm getting very Barbie vibes with this blue eye look and the pink blush. gonna have to look it up. It looks like it's got a glowy finish, but that could be my primers underneath making it glowy. But I love that. That is so pretty. Yeah, nice. I would definitely recommend those. So I have two highlighters to choose from. I have Ofra's Starlight Liquid Highlighter in Monroe, and I have Essence Baby Got Glow Liquid Highlighter in Sassy in Silk. And I think I'll try one on one side and one on the other. See if I can get this little seal off of the Ofra one. Alright, I'm going to squirt the Ofra one out on my little palette. Okay, just a tiny little dot. But I'm going to go in with the Essence one first. It did settle a bit. Good little shake, got it all right back down in there where it needs to be. Okay. It has the locking and unlocking mechanism. Okay. Alright, I'm going to put it on this side of my face. Just blend it out. That is pretty. Yes. That gives a nice little sheen, which is my favorite type to do. Alright, let me try the Ofra on the other side. And I'm just going to use my finger to dot it on, and then I'll blend it out with a brush. Again, this is the shade Monroe. Okay. That one is super pretty too. Very similar colors. The two of them. Yeah, they almost look like the same shade. The Ofra one is a tad bit lighter. These are both beautiful. I love how glowy these highlighters are. I like both. Alright, I'm just going to add a little bit of each to each side, just to a little more cohesive. Not that you can really tell since they're so close in their shade. But it's just me. What I want to do. Okay. So pretty. I love a good glowy highlighter. You guys know I'm not a big fan of sparkly highlighters. They're pretty, it's just not my favorite. These are more my favorite, these nice glowy sheen highlighters. Pretty. I'm going to tap my brush in, get the rest, and I'm just going to do my nose. Okay. I think this might be the first liquid highlighter I've ever liked, because normally I do not like liquid highlighters. They're usually pretty messy and not easy to work with. But the Ofra one I like. And I like the Essence one too. Alright, let's move on. So, moving on, I have do not have a powder blush to try. But I do have a powder bronzer. So let's do the powder bronzer. I got this in my ice cream beauty box. This is from Palace Identity, and I did do a short video unboxing that. And this is Palace Identity brand Blossom Contour 01 #warm gold. So hopefully this shade will match for me. But I will tell you, this is a gorgeous packaging. It comes in this nice little soft velvety bag. And let me tell you, you guys are not ready for how pretty this looks. I mean, look at this packaging. That is so fancy looking. And then the inside is even prettier. You remove the little plastic cover so I can show you guys. I mean, look at that. That is so pretty. The embossing in there. It looks like 3D flowers, and you can catch the light. It's so pretty. I'm almost afraid to dip into it, but I'm going to. Alright, so let me grab a brush here. Alright, I'm just going to dip in with the BH Cosmetics #1 brush from their brunch collection. I think it was like sprinkles or something. I don't know. I don't think you can even get it anymore. But I'm just going to dip in, and the little like sparkle center of the flowers is already gone. I do feel like this might be some light coverage, just because it seems to be possibly a Korean brand maybe. It is made in China. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. Yeah, I'm loving how that's looking. And it is just effortlessly blending. I like this. I like this a lot, actually. I think it's making me look nice and sun-kissed. Okay. Yes. Not only is it beautiful packaging, it's actually a nice product. Love that. Okay. Now, let's see. I do not have a powder blush, so I'm just going to skip that and move on to... I do not have a powder highlighter. Let's see here. I can use either one of these eye pencils, maybe. And then the only thing I have left is mascara. Okay, yeah, so we have this one and this one. Yeah, neither one of these are going to go with my eye look, so save those for another day. Alright, I'm going to pop off. I'm going to finish my eyes in another video, and I will be back to try some mascara with you, and I believe that is it that I have left new to try. Oh no, I have some setting powders from Glamlite to try. So yeah, I'll be right back and I'll try those out with you. Alright guys, I'm back, and now that I have finished the eye look for the majority, I'm going to put some mascara on it. So I want to try some new ones I have. I'm just going to curl my lashes a bit. So first up, I have a lash primer, I believe. Let me look at it. Yeah, so I have this like clear, well, I think it might be white actually, mascara that I got from Glamlite Kiss that I want to put on. I'm pretty sure it's a lash primer, so I'm going to put it on first. Oh, this one is very stiff and very pokey. I don't really care for that. Okay. It's okay. I prefer my Essence one that more. Especially the one. And that's very uncomfortable, honestly. Let that dry a minute. But let's see what mascaras I have to possibly try. So I have the other one from that kit, the Platform Lash from Glamlite. I'm going to look at the wand because I think the wand might be the same. Yeah. So I think I'll pass this on to someone else. Just, I don't like that one. And it's the same type of wand, so. So the other two options I have is this one from Charmacy Milano. Just says mascara, don't really have a name. And then the Essence Lash Without Limits in brown. So since this is brown, I think I'll try it another time, because I tend to use brown mascaras when I'm doing a more natural eye look. And this is not really a natural eye look. So I'm going to try the Charmacy one. I don't think I've ever tried anything from this brand. Yes, I have. I've tried an eyeliner that wasn't my favorite. It was like a duochrome highlighter, and it kind of got the glittery specks in my eye that was in it, and it bugged me for some reason. Okay, oh, this mascara feels like nice and heavy, luxurious. I did get this in an Ice Cream Beauty box. Okay, this one looks more promising. I like these ones that are kind of a in between a very thick wand and a skinny one. I kind of call them the best of both worlds, because they're not so big I can't use it, and they're not so small that I have to keep like layering and layering. Okay. Let me dip back in. It's a little dry feeling. Sometimes that's my fault for not getting enough product initially. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice mascara. It's definitely giving me length. Yeah. You know, I tell you guys all the time, it's very hard for me to test mascaras because I don't have the best lashes. But you guys can see this is mascara, no mascara. Definitely giving me lengthening. which I'll take anything I can get. I do have some that are more lengthening than this, but this is probably like, wouldn't be like my #1, but would definitely be like a #2 mascara for me. It wouldn't be like far down the totem pole. And it's separating pretty nicely as well. Yeah, I'm liking how that's looking. It's very pretty. And it is layering pretty good. It's not falling on me yet, so that's very promising. Okay, I'm gonna wait to do the lower lash line because I'm gonna try some setting powder. So I have a couple setting powders from Glamlite that I got. I got their, of course you guys know I had to have this one because it's got strawberry shortcake on it, and you know I love strawberry shortcake. This is a pink powder, so I'm going to try it under my eyes because that's my favorite place to put pink powder. I also have the translucent powder, and I also picked up the banana cream pie one. Because when I'm not doing a pink powder under my eyes, I like to do a banana shade. So I will use this one another day for my under eyes. So today we're going to use the pink powder and the translucent powder. Again, I love the packaging. You know, it's very, Glamlite's kind of known initially for their food themed items. So she's kind of paying homage to that and getting more into that again from what I've seen. So this is the component itself. It wants to focus. There we go. And then you get a decent amount here for, I believe it was, they're $15 a piece, I believe, which is not bad. And in this one you get a little puff. And it does come sealed, which is going to be fun for me to get off with these nails on. But I'm going to try. Alright, so they were not playing around with the seal on these things. They're so sticky. The only thing is they're so sticky that they left a sticky residue inside of the product that my powder is going to stick to. So I didn't like that. Alright, let's try the pink one under my eyes. We're going to go in with the little puff they included. Okay. So the one thing I've seen online that when they were advertising these over and over was that they were blurring your pores, which we shall test out. Okay. So under eye is definitely looking smoother on this side, which is the eye I just did. So let's do this side. Oops, don't have enough product. Wait 1 second. Okay, yeah, that's looking nice. Nice and smooth. I like that. Right, now I'm going to go in with the translucent one for the rest of my face. With this one, you get 2 little puffs. I'm not sure why you only get one with the other one. Okay. Just go and pick it up. Tap it in the lid. And then let's try this out. I'm only doing half my face right now because I want to see the difference. Yeah, I definitely see a difference. See how smooth this side looks compared to this side? It's very pretty. It's a very pretty setting powder. I mean, it's not going to make your pores disappear, but it definitely is going to blur and smooth. So I'm going to do the other side of my face now. And the little puff they give you is nice. Okay. I like both of these. They're super nice, super blurring, which is what I prefer in my powders. So yeah, I would recommend these. These are definitely going to go in with my Lunar Beauty Room powders, which are my favorites. But yeah, these are definitely comparable to those. Alright, I don't have any new lip products to try, so I am just going to pop off, finish up this look with the rest of my powders and setting spray, and then I will be back to show you the finished look. Okay guys, I am back, and this is the finished look, trying out new to me makeup. So let's talk about them a little bit, right? So I would say probably my top favorites from everything I tried would be the highlight and blush from Essence, the liquids, and then the liquid highlighter from Ofra in the shade Monroe. And the highlighter shade in Essence is number 10 Sassy and Silk, and the blush is number 10 Pinkalicious. Those would have to be my favorite. My second favorite would be the Glamlite powders. I love how my skin is looking nice and smooth. Very nice. Then my another favorite would be the bronzer. Love this like beautiful packaging, and this is pretty hefty feeling. I wouldn't want to drop this on my toe or anything. I am sad that once like you dip into it, it loses the little sparkles that were on the middle of the flowers, but it's still very pretty. Then I would say that they're not favorites, but I don't hate them, are the primers and the SPF. Again, this is very comparable to the other one that they have. I think the only difference is this one's hydrating. I'll have to check and see, but I'm not sure, not 100% sure, but I think that's the difference. This was very nice feeling on the skin as well. And I like this SPF. My only problem with it is the component. It's very hard to squeeze it out. So hopefully in the future they'll just change the component, if this is even available anymore, since it seems to be a collab with the British Museum. So that was only my thing with that one. The mascara, I actually really liked the Charmacy mascara. I do not have any false lashes on at all, and you guys can see that it's giving my lashes actually a decent lift compared to what my lashes look like normally. So I do really like this. As far as the mascaras and mascara primers go, I didn't try this one just simply because I tried this and I did not like the brush, and this has the same brush applicator. So these are a fail for me. When I was using the lash primer one, it felt like I was literally poking my eye with a bunch of tiny little pins. It was very uncomfortable, so I don't like that on these. The other things that I didn't, well, the other thing that I really don't like is this Mirabella Brow Sculpt Clear Brow Gel. I hate the applicator. It's very tiny. That I just don't like when applicators are that small. I want to be able to go through more of my brow at once than just tiny little pieces. It is holding up, but it is kind of like balling up at the top. I do appreciate that it's not sticky or firm, so I will give it that. But it is kind of like thick and clumpy in the tube, so that was another pet peeve of mine. So I definitely won't be keeping this, and I definitely will not be keeping these. Now the mascara, if you like a medium coverage mascara that is buildable, you'll probably like this. I don't know if this is the same one that I heard about years ago that people were raving about on TikTok. If so, I don't really see the hype because I've used a lot better mascaras. Like, I still see my dark circles and a little bit of redness under my eyes poking through, even though I put 2 layers of this and a pink powder over it. And I normally don't have that problem with the mascaras that with the concealers that I use. So yeah, this is okay on a day where I don't want like a whole lot of coverage under my eyes and I want to just like kind of pop something on, but which is not very often for me, I will tell you. Then lastly, I tried this again, and I'm glad I did. This is why it's important to try products again before you decide to fully declutter, which I will do with the other ones except for the mascara, because I'm just going to give the mascara away to a family member or a friend. But I actually like this now. I did not like it the first time I tried it. I felt it was too cakey and made my texture and everything stand out more, but I honestly think it was because I applied it with the actual sponge that came in it. Instead, this time I applied it with a makeup brush and went over with a sponge like I normally do when I apply with a brush, and it is much better that way. I'm actually quite enjoying it. I like the way it looks. It's very glowy. It's not like matte. It's very like fresh and hydrated and glowy looking, which is how I love my skin to look. So yeah, I'm actually enjoying this now, so I'm really glad I decided to try it again. Again though, still, #1 pet peeve, smells like perfume. Can we stop with putting fragrances and stuff? Like, there's a lot of us, including myself, who are super sensitive to it. Either you break out in rashes with your skin and things like that, or like you have an allergy via your nose. Like, I had a doctor who was like that. I couldn't wear perfume or anything to her practice because she was highly allergic to fragrance. So yeah, can we stop with the fragrances and things? And again, if you want to see this eye look using the Nomad Cosmetics Keys Beachy and Peachy palette, it will be in another video. Alright, let me know what you guys think about this look and these products. Do you own any of them? Do you hate them? Do you want them? Are you consider buying them? If you made it this far in the video, please leave a beach themed emoji, since I'm kind of rocking the beachy theme going on. Yeah, and if you want to know the accessories, this was from Kohl's, and the earrings are from Claire's, and the headband is from Shop Miss A. Alright, if you guys would please like and subscribe down below, it really helps me out, and I would appreciate it. Until next time, guys, bye.